Max does have some slick submission skills. He did slip in a guillotine a couple times on me that was pretty tight. Luckily, I defended well and at the right time. Otherwise, I would have been in some big trouble. So Max is one of those guys that has a very underrated ground game. And as far as Aldo, he's very hard to take out of position and to kind of lull him into making a mistake. He's a very technical fighter. So that was probably the other thing that surprised me when I fought Jose. Aldo was really mixing it up with everything in our fight together. Both guys are hard to take down. Both guys have great takedown defense. But I just think, man, if I had to put my money on it, I think Aldo might have the slight advantage in the striking department.
And Aldo's legacy and his reign is always going to be tarnished by that 13 seconds against McGregor.
I get where Rogan's coming from, but as a fighter, you don't want to be judged based on one fight. When you have such a storied career, especially like Aldo. How can you really, categorize his whole career based on 13 seconds? I'm sure Aldo dwells on it, and he's going to think about it forever. But I think once 10 years goes by, people are going to look at his whole body of work and see what he's done.
Estou tranquilo, estou sabendo o trabalho que eu estou fazendo. Olha aí, agora ele vai pro chute. Termina a luta, a vitória do Jose Aldo. You can do anything you put your mind to. I'm here to remind you that when times get rough, you gotta look deep inside you. Create your own life.